Hello everyone, this is JavonS83, and today I will be reviewing Rabbids Invasion. It is a new show that premiered in August on Nickelodeon, and it's made by Ubisoft Motion Pictures, which this is their first 3D cartoon they've made. So sit back and enjoy this review. Rabbids Invasion story mostly revolves around these four random rabbits. They usually run around and they mess with people or certain objects. These four rabbits don't have names, they're just regular rabbits. This show was mostly made to introduce interactive TV. You're supposed to pick up your iPad and be able to interact with the show. I personally haven't done this because, well, I've never tried, and it's not on. They really don't show it on the screen like, oh, pull up your iPad or anything. So I haven't tried interactive TV. The Rabbids came from a game called Rayman Raving Rabbids. It was mostly Rayman, and he was trying to make these alien rabbits go back home because they were coming and they were messing with people. The raving, I keep calling them raving rabbits because that's where that game they came from. But the rabbits were usually messed with plungers, and like when they get mad, their eyes would turn red and they'd like make out this scream like ah. So they changed it for this show. They're just regular rabbits and they don't do that little screaming thing. Well, they still do the screaming thing, but their eyes don't turn red. So that's a little history of where these rabbits came from. So the story for me is pretty decent. It's just the rabbits running around messing with people. It's your regular, you know, big setup for them to do this kind of stuff. So I applaud the story. They didn't do anything too messed up about it, and it's pretty good for what the show is trying to go for. So personally, I have to applaud Ubisoft Motion Pictures. This is their first 3D cartoon and they've done an absolute great job with the look of the show. This is probably one of the best 3D animated shows I've seen in a while. The rabbits look great, the other characters look great. It just looks amazing. Ubisoft, you've made your mark. You've done a great job with the animation. Everything looks beautiful. The environments, the characters look great, which the characters I do have a flaw with. They reuse a whole bunch of character models, like the same guy that would be the main star of the episode, because sometimes the rabbits mess with people, and so that person will be kind of like the main star of that certain episode. They reuse those designs as background characters, like the same kid that was like they were messing with because he was a scout or something, trying to show them honor. Like he was in the background, like running around, like, and the same time he was this guy's son, and he was messing, and he was talking to the dad and stuff. So like the characters that would be the main characters of those episodes would be side characters turned into side characters or background walking characters. Like, this is done a lot in cartoons, but in this one it's very apparent because they literally use like only like 3 character designs sometimes, so it's very noticeable. That's the only flaw I have with the animation. After that, everything looks great. The shadows, the character designs, and the rabbits. So I applaud Ubisoft. You did a remarkable job with the animation. So I really enjoyed this show. I really did. It's funny. I laughed. I was interested. And is it kind of too far-fetched if I say that this show kind of reminds me of Looney Tunes? Like, you know how the Looney Tunes characters go around and they like mess with people and they're messing with each other and they do all these wacky things. This reminds me of a 3D Looney Tunes without the obsessive violence. And okay, here's the weird thing. The characters, I don't know what they're trying to do. The characters kind of murmur, kind of like Sims characters where they go rah, 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 and sometimes they actually talk. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But overall, it's really great. I laughed. I enjoyed what I was watching, and I actually tuned in to watch the new episodes that were premiering. I just don't know. It's a really great show. I really recommend this to you because I enjoyed it, and I hope to watch more of it. So now it's time for me to give this show a score. I have to give this show a shining 9 out of 10. This show is really great. I really enjoyed myself when I watched it. I tune in to see the new episodes, and here are the reasons why. The main characters were almost meant to be in a cartoon. Like these, they did a great job. The characters were meant to be in a cartoon almost. It has great animation, just great 3D animation. It's funny. I laughed, and it reminds me of Looney Tunes. The show really reminds me of that show, and it's very enjoyable. The only flaw is the noticeable reused character models. You got to get more character models, Ubisoft. This show is great. Please watch it. I really recommend it. Thanks for watching this review. If you enjoyed this review, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other cartoon reviews. I have Teen Titans Go and Uncle Grandpa review up. I will be reviewing more cartoons as they come out, so please stay tuned.